Hey everyone, it's Lonnie. I'm back to show you the finished collection for the Valentine's swap that I'm participating in, going over on at the Scrapbeach.ning.com with Miss Nika. She's Simply Shimmery Scraps here on YouTube. And I'm getting ready to mail it out today, so I just wanted to show you everything together. I know that some of you might have watched part 1 where I showed this tag that was for it. Let me just try to zoom out a little bit. Here we go. This tag that I kind of brainstormed with you guys, and I decided to keep it the same. The only thing that I omitted was the scallop little design that was popping out here on the left side, but everything else is exactly the same. So that's that. This is the card that we had to also do, and I just wrote Happy Vday. It says Aubrey, but I did it for all the ladies that are participating. And the reason why I chose to do it on clear cardstock was because in the instructions for the swap didn't say if the card was to be left blank or if we can actually write a little note to the recipient. So I just took that and ran with it, and I cut the clear cardstock out on a scallop square die, Sizzix die, and then I just matted behind with some cardstock, and the blue pastel turquoise that you see, the design there, is the same that's going on in the backdrop and on the table. It's just some gift wrap that I picked up at Marshall's, and I heat embossed the XOXO. I don't know if you can see that. And then I just did a comma and then signed my name. And for all the ladies, I of course signed Leilani, not Mommy. But that's it for my card. And I also included this little mini whiteboard marker, so you can, erase it and write it to whoever you want. So that kind of, hit two birds with one stone, I guess you could say. I addressed it to the recipient, and they can also wipe it off and use it as they wish. So this was actually from my Daiso haul that I filmed maybe last week, and I told you guys to stay tuned. This is where it comes into play. So this is one of the things you can use this marker on. And then the other thing is, I'll just bring up one of these. I made this tag, and it's actually an ornament that I got from Target, and this is what it looks like before. And they were originally $1, but because Christmas is over, when I picked these up, they were on sale for 80% off. So I only paid, no, actually 90% off. So yeah, because I remember paying only 10 cents for it. And so all I did was take off, the little felt charm, and then I painted it with, I believe Baby Pink is the color name, just acrylic paint. And I only did one side because I didn't know if they wanted to maybe reuse it and paint it a different color. So I only did one coat to keep it light and kind of match with the, shabby chic color palette going on. And I just used some, I believe it's gossamer, I think that's how you pronounce it. Did like a fiber ribbon. And I just tied a little bow, and I addressed it to them because you had to put on the outside of the packaging that they can't open it until whatever day that you are. So since I'm the 13th day, I just put open me on the 13th, and I again addressed it to the recipient. See the card tucked in there. So this one's to Francis. Hi Francis, if you're watching. One more thing about the ornament tags. I forgot to mention that it's a little shaker ornament. So I filled it with little paper punch outs of pastel hearts, and I just love that little touch. It's not loud or anything like that, but it's just like a little extra touch, and just to add more color to it. So nothing, not everything is all pink and turquoise. And then also you're supposed to give a little scrappy, crafty gift. So I just wrapped mine in some designer cardstock, and this little piece back here is actually a Spellbinders die. It's one of the mini ones, and I was really excited to use it because I never get to use the mini sizes in the Spellbinder sets. I'm always using the big ones for like mats on cards. So it's super cute, and I cut it out of foam, pink foam, and then I just use a foam heart sticker from my Target pack, and that looks like this. I told you I pulled it from the dollar section, so I just use one of those. And then there's, I guess, the second part of the gift, and I just wrapped it in what is it, like a mini cello bag that I got from Daiso. I showed it to you guys. There's like a pale pattern behind it, like a pink kind of polka dots. Just put some pearls and tied it with the same lace that I used on the tag. And then also candy goodies. So I don't have any out because I actually used every single piece out of 3 bags. And this is the limited edition Valentine's flavor, and it's milk and white chocolate truffles. Yum! I don't have any for myself, so I'm gonna have to go buy another bag because they sound delicious. But that is all. So I hope whoever is going to be receiving this loves it, and I think it's super cute, and it's a different play on Valentine's, at least the colors. I know my mom and my hubby were like, there's no red going on there, and I'm like, I know, you know, it's intentional. I wanted to be a little bit more shabby chic and, you know, different, so in a playful way, because I have a baby girl, so everything in my world is baby pinks and, you know, Tiffany's blue, things like that. So I hope you like it. I had a great time participating, and I just wanted to say thank you to Nika for inviting me at the very last minute, and I hope I did okay for you guys, and I hope that the writing on all the tags, I hope they last, because they're very easily scratch offable and erasable, so hopefully it lasts. If not, the names are inside as well, and I hope it doesn't cause Nika any trouble with, you know, delegating it to each one's box. But it is going out today, so I'm excited to get my return box and start opening some Valentine's gifts. Thanks everyone for watching. Bye bye.